Okay, we want to talk today about putting together your birthing kit for lambs or baby goats. Have it well put up ahead before the first day, so you can be buying ahead on the things you need. First of all, you need a container for your birthing kit. This is a lunchbox. This is enclosed. You can use like an organizational cleaning caddy, which is what we used to use, which got more hay in it. This way you can close it up when you're not using it. This is just a picnic basket that zips. You know, anything that you feel will fit your kit. Well, we have 2 kits because it's got too big.
Or 3.
Or 3.
We also have one for towels.
Okay, so next thing you're going to need, I always put a clean, dedicated, thinner jacket in there, okay? Because you don't want to be in there trying to birth your kids or lambs with a dirty, nasty jacket that you've been cleaning barns with, okay? And then secondarily, you don't want to use your good coats for that either, that you're going to wear to town, for obvious reasons. Okay, and then, so then you're going to want your paper towels. That's going to be your first thing when the kid comes out, or lamb. You're going to want to clean it off first with that because it's more absorbent. Get it off the mouth first. And then you're going to follow up with a towel. You want to keep plenty of paper towels and keep them away from Mom because Mom likes to eat paper towels and she'll think it's the kid and then you've got a danger situation. So watch Mom. Have towels. Have more than one, even if you think there's only one baby, because then you can dry multiples. Have a hair dryer by. Especially on these chill days, you want them to have be dry enough before they go under the heat light. Emergency stuff and everyday stuff. Nose bulb sucker or ear. Is this an ear bulb sucker?
It is, but either one works.
Either one. Okay, so make sure before you put it in baby's nose and mouth that you squeeze it and then draw. Otherwise, you're pushing air into the baby. So if you don't have this, you can end up in trouble. Swinging them can work to get the phlegm out, but this really is essential. Okay, guys? Please have it. More emergency things. Well, okay, these are regular things. Keep these in a Ziploc, okay, guys? Gloves for your hands. This is for Mom's protection. People say for their protection, but this is for Mom, okay, and baby's protection. Now, umbilical. You got a shoehorn in case the baby's stuck, okay, guys?
That actually supposed to work.
Yeah, we've never used it with 260 kids, but you know. Dental floss. Dedicated to your kit, okay? Don't get the one from the house and then take it back to the house.
It should not
please.
be mint. It should be plain.
Waxed, plain, unflavored. Scissors. Now, after all these birthing things are done, sterilize everything, okay? Or get a new one, because you don't want to contaminate next people. So, blunt-tipped scissors for cutting the umbilical an inch from the belly. And this is to tie it off so we don't have bleeding. Watch to see if there's any bubbling, because that can lead to a problem.
Bottle out of there.
Okay, so, and then you're going to want to use... Oh, there it is. It's all in the gloves. Really, you only want like 2 pairs of gloves in there, because you can contaminate it for the next one. Then just use any old pill bottle that's empty. Fill it with povidone iodine, 10% solution, okay? Now, people say to dilute it. Your choice. Put it in there, and then when you have the baby, put it against baby's umbilical. Tip the baby like this. This way you're not contaminating the whole bottle, okay? You just have a little bit in here that serves that baby for the 2 days that you're treating that umbilical.
Also, we have a emergency thing in here with birthing positions.
This is well loved.
This is in case you get in trouble and the baby is stuck. So it has different, hints. This is out of our sheet book that we have.
So this way you know what to do when you don't panic. And, okay, so, in case baby is not coming out very well, okay, don't use this by and large unless you need to, because olive oil actually, while it's medicinal, has also been linked to fungal issues. So use this around the opening if you're having to work a lot, so you don't crack Mom and make her bleed.
Or you can buy any kind of, lube that works, A lot of people use medical lube.
Okay, so this is, as soon as you see Mom go into labor, this is what we're using. This is to prevent hypocalcemia and ketosis, or for treatment thereof, okay? So this is
Same for
totally
that.
your choice on this. Do you do this or don't do this? But do have it on hand. So as soon as mom goes into labor, we treat 1 ounce.
Well, it's supposed to be an ounce, okay? But because they're miniatures, I use about a ½ ounce of each.
And it seems sufficient.
And I use this big syringe to give it to them.
And you're putting this orally. Okay, you pour it into this cup, draw it up, give it to the dough, and then how long later you
6 to
retreat?
12 hours.
6 to 12 hours later.
After
treat
the
again.
kids.
After
Yeah.
again. Okay, so then you're covered in case there's an issue. Okay, so then this is for in case you've got a weak kid, can't stand. Careful with this. Very, very careful. Selenium can kill your kids. Treat them with the proper dose. Double check yourself. Okay, this is your, oopsie, this is a bad, bad birthing issue. Always have these in your kit. Hope you don't need them. Lamb puller. This is for grabbing the head, or primarily the head, or a leg. Get one. Practice how to use it. If you don't want this, has its issues, okay? Keep the instructions. At the very, very minimum, have 1 or 2 or better 3 shoelaces. This can save a kid, okay?
Shoelaces or soft cords, anything.
Anything. Because you may need to be able to catch a hold of a leg or around the head, and if you have to push it back so you don't lose it. This can save a life. Very emphatic on that. Most time, okay, you're not gonna need this, okay? You hope you don't need this,
But we
but
always
have
have
it.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the absolute last thing you hope you don't need. Okay, we're talking about a terminal C-section. We, as farmers, do not have the access to put an animal out or the know-how to do a C-section that is not terminal. So have a firearm by, 22 rifle, know how to use it, know your shot placement, and as soon as mom is down, cut out baby, okay?
Also, this is for dismembering a baby if needed.
We've seen that twice, where couldn't get the kid out no matter what, and had to dismember, saved mom's life temporarily, later died of shock, because we waited too long to choose to dismember. The kid was already dead. But those are last,
But you can, however, end up saving the kid behind them.
Yep.
By dismembering.
and that's what we did in that particular a couple of cases. We saved the kid behind it. So that's something. So, okay, so make sure your kid is all together, and as soon as your birth is over, wash your towels, sterilize your towels, and if you have
Sterilize any tools you used.
more girls coming up behind, you want it ready again. And make sure you store it in a place that's clean, not in the barn. We only take the kid out to the barn when signs of imminent labor have developed.
We keep this next to the door so we can grab it and go.
So this has been putting together a kit for your goats and sheep, and we recommend if you're keeping separate flocks, which is what we do, we keep sheep separate, keep a separate kit for that separate flock, so you're not cross-contaminating. Thanks for watching.